Hey folks, welcome back. Yeah, I was looking stuff up because I kind of want to get some stuff done today. Apparently, Cherim can be found. Cherim can be found in the Heartwood. Even more apparently, Cherubi can be found in the Heartwood. So let's try and get that mission done at the very least before we get to stuff. We have the thing cooking with the Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electrifier in the Icelands, where we have to go and find where we have to go and fight Sabu, I believe it was. Sabu, Sabi, I don't know. Something like that. So apparently, the Cherim can be found in areas with shaking trees. So, let's see about that. Some shaking trees should be fine. Okay, aerial ace. Let's get this bitch done. So this is a Cherim and not a Burmy. Nope, it's a Combi. Hmm. Oh yeah, I might be better off doing this. Yeah. Hmm. I said toss. Damn. I was gonna say that might actually kill it. Ooh boy. That was not what I expected to do. Cool. Okay, let's fight and send in triple arrows. There we go. Hello, Connie gone. Quickly get this one still. $11 remaining. Ah, and his satchel. Cool. And I'm not that I'm really pining for him, but more points, more goods. Okay. There's a couple more places where we could go, but this one was the easiest. Okay. We do have Mammoth Swine, we do have Ava. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I stopped carrying. Cool. We're not gonna be doing that then. Let's go and see Lavington. Sure, go for it. Oh, fair. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the village and go somewhere else. Specifically, let's go to the place, to the coronet thing. Yes, cool. Let's go to the Pearl Settlement and go from there. Hi MFG, how's it going? Finish getting cluster up to 50 right now or not. Hey, that depends on you. If you want to do that, like, why not? Sounds like it could be fun. Oh, that's the trash Burmy. Okay. Didn't expect it, but very much welcome. There we go. That's the last Burmy we needed, I believe. Yeah. Let's see if I have to go through the entire puzzle again or if I can just go. Seems like I can just go. So I got home from work and I kind of wanted to take a nap, but didn't really have the time. And guess what? Tomorrow's not gonna be any better. I have sudden clients or something. Nice. Didn't expect it to be caught, but nice nonetheless. Okay. Oh. Yep, gonna take you on. It's to be expected. Did they just... That didn't necessarily feel like it did all too much. Also, please, come on, someone. There we go, from the punch, and he's out! Gosh darn it. Bulldoze was a single target? Swap Pokemon. Final Swine! That's what I was afraid of. There we go, nice. Like Mortar and Electivire should be barely an inconvenience. Yeah, look at that. This is definitely the way to go. There we go. Nice. Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You've won all our games so far. But Braviary still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. Let me guess, it's the Celestica Flute. Or something else. Whoever would know in this point, I don't know. Okay, Decidueye. Let's also use you and you. Fair enough. Let's make sure you're topped off. There we go. There she blows. Hi, Braviary. Alright, Braviary, why not test out Necro's strength for yourself? Go, Decidueye. Trying not to be killed immediately. Fail! As I was saying. That was, how much money immediately gone through the shinners? Okay, let's put Mamoswine in. Ancient Power! Again! I can't believe Bravery lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye! Wait! I was kidding! Play along with me on your flute. So she doesn't have to use her hand at the bottom? Uh-huh. Braviary opened his heart and learned well the sound of you playing. So, welcome to the skies! Skyplate from Braviary. Stone tablet imbued with the essence of flight. Thanks, Sabu. Sure, having Necro to fly around with should be fun for Braviary. Well, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokémon live and work together. Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is all Almighty Suno's anger, or do you think this is a trial it's a trial it's putting on us? If it is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the last noble, calm Avalog, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seeks to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who've been living here in Hisui for ages. How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman. Oh, shabby, I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering it in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet Mighty Sinnoh himself. Myself. The question is, does listening to Adamant fascinate you, or bore you to tears? Anyway, Necro, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. If you jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere. Oh, but don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you need Braviary in the first place, right? So Braviary glides. Avalok's legacy's down there. All the way. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring in the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. So control space. Got it. With Braviary you can fly high up in the sky and explore the different areas from Hisui from the air. You can summon... Oh, nice. You can summon Braviary by using the plus button, wherever you may be. You can also press the A button if you're falling from some height to summon him in a flash. Nice. The usual people to send it quickly is to desummon and resummon Braviary. Yeah, I can see that. Ha! I missed. I missed. Hey, you're a member of Galaxy Team Survey Corps, right? I heard you're studying Pokémon and making some kind of book about them. Does that mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Of course. What? I can't allow that! Means you'll know more about Bergmite than I do, right? I'm absolutely convinced that nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you've completed its entry in your book, come show it to me. As Bergmite's #1 fan in all of history, I'll make sure you haven't missed any details. Okay. I'm gonna have to go up again, aren't I? Gosh darn it. Yeah, at the very least, we got Sneasler to lug us around. I bet. So long you're not an idiot, then, yeah. Like, the dive is not a immediately vertical dive, so... Crunchy salt. Some more crunchy salt. Your arc phone is beeping. You obtained a piece of eternal ice. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avalug. This ice is said to be a fragment of ancient Avalug that lived long ago. At last, this summit is conquered! And I see you made it too! Flow down to this place and obtain the eternal ice that drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder. You gave Garrick the eternal ice. I do have to respect the effort you have put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face me lord, Avalug. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. No, don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. Uh-huh. Kinda forgot that B was down. Y was down. Could use the initial ascent from... Yeah, fair enough. Why, if it isn't Necro, what a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalug. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure. Why wouldn't you be? So Avalug, yeah, the fifth of history's nobles? That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yeah, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be on the 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onwards now. To the arena. Yeah, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my vision digits and I will be off. Whee! That's 6 to Pokemites. So we are to quell Avalugg, as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. And maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokémon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. For how they are made with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. Go on, Gordon. Do it, Ramsey. There you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. Path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I'm going. So I'm gonna drink something because I'm parched. Ooh, flippin' boy. Nice. Okay. This is no mere alpha. Charge battle. Oh, shite. Okay. I would like to battle again, yes. Let's restart. We weren't that far in. At least not that I... And it kind of want to do this with a Dynamaxed Pokemon. Actually have a catch battle. Fuck. I just tapped Y, but apparently slightly too late. Let's continue. I don't want to have this drag on like a million years. Fuck. For crying out loud. I'm gonna have to, like, maybe not toss stuff for a bit. It's literally the last quarter, so... takes a while. Nice. Throw more bombs! Throw more bombs! So remember, Pokemon Legends CA is coming out tomorrow. I don't know how that one is going to be playing, but it sure will be out tomorrow. I literally just ordered it, so I might have it by, like, Friday, something. Friday, maybe Monday, Tuesday, we'll see. As I go play, Essence of Ice. Eric, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avila quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from this very sky, is this Necro boy some kind of monster in disguise? He's no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied suffering nobles. Necro, Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Irida. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Necro has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manners of strife, so long as our Pokémon are with us. He's made me want to help Glacian realize greater strengths as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull that off, Necro. Wrong guy. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? It's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Necro. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but your Bergland folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now we've got the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Commodore a visit and see if he's finally cracked a smile for us. And I'm gonna have to close the door because... Popper. So, thanks for the congratulations. Oh, look at this. I'll tell you, there's no better way to stave off the cold than to run around and burst balloons. I run a balloon race in these parts. Would you care to have a go? You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokémon. It's a blast, really. If you manage to burst, say, 30 balloons, well, that would be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Nice. Okay. What? And it's a big butt.
Oh, it seems you've made some new observation. Let's have a look then. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data.
Fresh. Nice. It's just 60.
Fantastic stuff as always. I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village!
Also, this does lead me to be able to go talk to those people again about the Burmese. I believe they were at the end of the village, but I could be mistaken. Either the end of the village or the farm? Oh, here they are. Baruch. Got a bummy yet? The trash covered one? Select. Oh, now that's a Burmy and no mistake. I don't know about that. Indeed, this Pokemon's no Burmy. Well, we've all seen each other's supposed real Burmy, but we're now closer to agreeing on anything. Nothing else for it, let's have Professor Laventon decide. The Burmy he chooses to put in the Pokédex will be considered the real Burmy. Once you complete Burmese Pokédex entry, come back and show us what it says, will you? Did I not? So that's how it is. It seems all our Burmy are indeed, well, Burmy! All three of them! So you're saying that Pokemon of the same species can come in forms as different as these? How incredible! I guess that means we're all in the right. Looks like we wasted our breath arguing. Geez, well, I'm sorry, it was so harsh on both of you. No, I'm just as much at fault. But really, this whole escapade has taught us a lot about Pokemon. I'm truly glad. I apologize for getting a little heated back there too, but it all turned out well in the end. Sorry for getting you caught up in our mess. You did a great job clearing up our confusion. Which is the real Burmy? All of them. All of them. Now then, I'm feeling fired up to learn even more about Pokemon. If you find any other curious Pokemon, we'd love to hear about them. Okay, so have you heard of the Pokemon Klefki? That's all I'm gonna say. Apricorn? Let's put in some apricorns. Okay. Let's go to Kamado. I hope my voice can handle him today.
Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it's put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hands of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. Long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Civic Hall's work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokémon around us. Slumbering Lord of the Tundra. Thanks for... wow. Thanks for this nice, sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny. Or chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it on.
Having an orbital quell puts a great threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down and let our guards down around regular wild Pokémon, of course.
I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalanche needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing.
Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if Necro hadn't been falling out from the sky for us. I still wonder though, just what is a space-time rift anyway? And what will it make to finally go... Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Necro stranded here? I guess so.
Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Necro. Now then, tomorrow is soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget that what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a complete Pokédex.
That's right. We'll get it done, with Necro in the lead, and me as the valiant assistant.
Assistant? Come on now, Akari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too.
Well, thanks for that, Professor, and I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of rest for another long day tomorrow. So, question, does it actually, need a complete dex for stuff? Because, oh boy, that might be a long game in that case. I might just be... Kaboom! So apparently it's not just that. Disaster Lumen. Okay, we're gonna meet Absol. I mean, what? Okay, we're currently at mission 13 of 18, and then we have up until mission 27 to actually finish stuff off. Okay, cool. Necro. It's gotten bigger.
Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red.
I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once.
the sky has changed. It is ominous, very ominous indeed.
What's this about, Commander? Still love that this game starts with God giving you a special phone with him. Yeah. You did call us here to discuss the quitting of all the doubles, didn't you?
That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. First strike of that strange lightning. The one that drove Cleaver into frenzy. It struck the night a Necro fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events may be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Necro?
Survey Corps member?
Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the Rift, as did the Lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it really you're after here?
I don't know! Well done, Commander. There is nothing to suggest Necro has wronged us.
Exactly.
Exactly! Besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it would take to make all this happen?
Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of the rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted?
No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove that the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Necro supposed to do then?
You will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect until he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine?
Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Necro?
Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out here free rather than clap you in chains.
I was gonna read clasp you in chains, but this makes sense. Also, oh no, how do I sleep now?
You're to be expelled from the village!
What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. So, this way. So I'm gonna be stuck like this for a while, huh? Can I? Nope, I cannot do this. Can I at least get a small little nap? This way. Oh! Goodbye, Pickle Geodude! Goodbye, Mr. Picture! I want to see more Pokemon. We can take it from here, man. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept the stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off.
As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it.
Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels.
Closes his eyes so he doesn't need to see what's coming next. Quick question. Do I get, like, any sword or something, like, to defend myself? No? Yes? Maybe? Can I? May I? Can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles.
Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and, I might add, absolutely unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical things tooth and nail.
You must not. You will only cause Necro more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan.
Of course, perhaps Enaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they're both already turned to their respective settlements.
Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first. He's likely to be at the Grand Prix Arena.
Don't die alone out there.
That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer you advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values.
What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach? To complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you.
Joe.
You, what in the world that you do? Look at the size of that rift.
If lightning starts pouring out from it, all the Pokemon in history could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was a disaster. Any help? Help? Well, it's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but I would put Irida in a difficult situation. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You know, you must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warning Mai might be of help to you though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai in the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of history there's a place for you as well. Yeah. Where is it? Warren Bridge. Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit away. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at base. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to figure it out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan can end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. Great Weirder took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll come to find a path to walk. You'll continue to find a path to walk. Good. Hey, Shinx. Hey, Luxio. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Necro. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. Good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. Seems you're in quite a pinch, no place for you among the Diamond or the Pearl clan, to say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry, there's still corners of this region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. You started off as my best attempt at Surfer Bro. That's not going all too well, is it? Here we are. I know, it's not palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. It's something. Got my own little farm. Checking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Miss Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of history's myths and legends. No, mistress, thank you. Just Kagita, and this is... Why, Necro is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokémon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I'm to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of the balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway, there's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Pearl Clans? The expanse from antiquity to eternity and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, in time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to wanderers such as you,
one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One. Here is what you must do. History holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Valor, and Acuity. At each dwells a Pokémon set to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set before you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. Like one red chain or both. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world together, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Please pay me your doubts, young man. I know the old world and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legend to their children without a thought for the hardships it will cause them. But here we are. You know your duty. You'll do it, won't you? I mean, I kinda have to. Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Arc phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked in your arc phone. Mistress Kogita got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help you. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That's a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now lost a Pokémon as well as a lost child? Do see to it then. Oh, oops. Wrong person. I think that's an Abra. Off we go, Necro. Then again. Oh no, it was. Celine, I guess. Hello, hello, it's Nabra. Where did you teleport in from, little fella? It's got a letter. Letter addressed to you, Necro. We take a closer look at the letter. To Necro, you may use my Pokémon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring these bizarre situations under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Hey, Mr. DMB, how's it going? Good tidings from the letter then? That's right. That's right. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. Doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Hey, nice. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seem all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention. So it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Okay, this is an issue. I can't make a second save. So specifically, this pretty much, I believe this means that either Irida or Adaman will help me for a bit, with, like, their Pokemon being the one that we see later on.
Yeah. So I have Shining Pearl. So we do have, well, technically I can tell you if you'd like, but I'm not remembering it perfectly. Yeah, so I think if I go with Irida, I will see Palkia, and if I go with Adaman, I will see Dialga. I could be mistaken. Oh, look at that! Someone who wants to get blocked. Awesome. Going to Keg. Sure, go to Keg. Anyone have a favorite? The lady or the man? The lady in red or the man in blue? Hey, look, another blue and red thing. Yeah, to be honest, that kind of makes sense. I mean, from what I imagine at this point in time, I pick one of the two, and later on I get one of their two Pokemon. If I go with the Pearl Clan, I get Palkia. If I go with the Diamond Clan, I get Dialga. Pokemon of Time and the Pokemon of Space. I think that's the thing. In the regular Pokemon game, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I had Shining Pearl, which at the end of the game gave me a Palkia. Well, I had to catch it, but... Apart from that, I don't think there will be, like, a lot of differences. Like, maybe where I start, but... Since you picked Adaman, I might go Irida, unless you also went Irida later on. Just to show something new. So give me a quick second, I'll be right back. Oh, wrong one. This one. Okay. Not sure. Let's go, Irida. Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleaver. You and I made this bond together. Yeah, I'll choose her. Just what I would expect of you, Necro. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, leftover leader will be...
Leftover, think again. Necro trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so I can let you all know if anything happens.
Of course, of course.
Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on details as we go.
Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region 3 Great Lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose.
Alright, Irida, you and Necro. Well, you to do what needs doing.
Trial of Lake Verity, Trial of Lake Valor, and the Trial of Lake Acuity. Let's see about Pokeballs. Or preferably, not Pokeballs, but the better stuff. Okay. Let's go to the Fieldlands camps. I might actually be better off if I go to the Heights camp. Oh, this actually makes sense. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. When it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokémon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys of sorrow of living. Or that's how the old tale goes anyway. Joys and sorrows of living. Our phone is beeping. Speed dial. Now it's an actual cave that we can see like a couple hundred years later. That cave, it just appeared out of nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? What surprises wait within, I wonder? Mistress Kogita seems quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokémon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Yeah, it feels somehow intense in here. Oh, look at that, a Goopy. Wow. Good draw, but still. Menacing Pokemon stands before you. You and your Pokemon quell his wee nobles. You can handle any battle, Necro. Mm-hmm. Go, Decidueye! Shelter. Hit it? Shelter? Ah. Interesting. Shelter. Let's see if we can do this. Yep. Okay. Gosh darn it. Hey, there we go. Good job. It's curious, but when I watch you and your Pokémon in battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that we can't overcome if people and Pokémon work together. Now let's see about the Pokémon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence.
It's not go time yet.
Mesprit! Yeah, let's see. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokémon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise. How did it feel to bond with Pokémon and work together? Heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. Even though all of us have a very similar voice. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I accepted it. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. And that is a red stone for the red chain. Huh. Mesprit's plume. Okay. Prove that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit, being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. Next, onto Lake Valor and Lake Acuity. Actually kind of curious to see this this place like this. Okay. Looks like that worked out well, Necro. I must say, you know an awful lot about this sweet fellow. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happens in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. Same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh, but I have still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Yes, let's go. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Miss Pritz Bloom. So the legend told is true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kokita, ma'am, but what do these Pokemon that represent the bind have to do with this red chain? And why exactly should it bind the world? Your dad suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan leader for nothing. Without the mind, without the mind, where to drift to wide and the very world to end? Would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain is supposed to let one see creation as it truly is. What? So does the mind create the world? But isn't it the other way around? Or is it? Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell.
You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain.
How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Yes, but at the same time. Pokémon restored.
We need more tumblestone and iron chunks.
Let's see if we can get a couple more of those. No. We do have a decent amount of other balls, so with some luck we can do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Thimblestone and... oh wait, it's this one. Where will you be heading? The Crimson Mylands. Bogbound camp, I believe. Apparently not, but it's gonna be good either way. Go. Oh. Fair enough, to be honest. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's fill my glass up again. There we go.
What's to be expected? Level how much? 39. Ah, yes. Ah, oops. Okay, never mind then. Let's see, is there a thing closer by? Yes, the Diamond Settlements, but let's go to the camp again, because I want my Pokémon! I want my Pokémon! Okay. Do you know about Lake Fowler? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity, though there are also other theories that say it was carved out of the midst of a Pokémon battle. The lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend would have us believe. Our phone is beeping. Oh, a glaive appears where there was none, as if just for you, Necro. What's it in Necro? I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Yeah. Yeah. What an eerie space. Why would there be a column inside a cave anyway? Uh-oh. That's the evolved form of Quillfish. I believe. Shimmy. Overquill, right. I forget this one because, yeah, it's a late edition to the games. I can catch it if I want. Nice. Poison Jab was to be expected. The Situai fainting was to be expected. No! Forgot to save! Oh well. Ow, ow. Not that we cannot get that Pokemon again later on by leveling. I know you could do it, Necro. Feel a mysterious presence. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bombs? Are you meant to try and hit his A-self with them then? Seems to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? Not through yet. I mean, it is Pokemon of will, right? So willpower? Not abandoning stuff? You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. Seem to hear a voice inside your head. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet. Bonk. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. An Azelf plume. Hey Leo, yeah, I don't have the Moobot thing, but welcome back from lurking. That looked exhausting, but only one more to go now. I assume all went well, Necro. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain while this running around? I guess. Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks is worthy. Perhaps you were right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all? Let me guess. On the other hand, what use would these wrong hands have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. Red chain as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. If we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mistress Kogita's home? Sure, let's go. Wonderful! Now we can see if Miss Kogita has any insights to share with us.
So that is of. I do wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokémon.
Indeed. Yeah, we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense.
What makes you say so?
It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Commodore has raised a force not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise.
One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as you're not one of them.
Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder?
Don't let this wee great fastness stop you, Necro. Let's go get the final item we need.
As a spirit, I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too.
Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the Shrouded Ruins. The Shrouded Ruins. Really sounds inviting. Okay. Actually... Yeah. Let's go to Lake Acuity. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go to the Ice Peak camp. Huh. Trial of Lake Acuity.
Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokémon somehow. It's actually because of all the, like, salt in the vicinity. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokémon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. And there's a Pokemon beeping. Well, Arc phone. Close enough. A tool that can make K simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what awaits inside. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-huh. Hello, Zoroark. Could that be the dreaded baneful fox? Sure could. For a bait hypno Pokemon, yeah. Okay. Had to try. I think the correct answer to this is Mummy? Nasty plot. Oh. Critical hits. We might actually survive this. We might actually not survive this. Okay. Let's try and catch myself as Zoroark. Oh. Snarl. Shite. That's that for Staraptor. Hey, nice. Happy to hear you got a dog. I also got dog. Baneful Fox. It's a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. You feel a mysterious presence. Bonk. Uxie.
I will test your knowledge. Oh no. Combi, Subat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Can you repeat that? Combi, 6. Subat, 0. Unknown, 1. 601. Magneton, 6. Dusclops, 1. 60161. Answer me truth, answer you would. Wait. Wait. Combi 6. Zubat 0. They literally make a point of that. Like Dusclops 1. They also make a point of that. Then Magnemite. I don't think I've had the displeasure of having met a Magnemite. Oh, Magnemite is also... No, Magneton. Yeah, 3. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oops. I thought Magneton had 2 Ice Per. I counted this as 2 per. I know it's a 1 per. Okay. Ready to answer. 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Take this piece of the spirit. Wow, just a math problem? Like, not even a real math problem, but fair. Okay. Arceus Claw. So, I think people might do like 6 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1, which would be 11, but... Okay. All at once, yet all apart. It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could wait us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Shrouded Ruins. Mist so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what were we meant to do now? It seems I've made it in time. Arrived just as we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Do you mean that Pokémon that flits about in the Hisui region? But never mind that now. What about the Red Chain? How are we going to forge it? I would hardly know.
We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of history for the answer? No. We just have to wait for the correct Pokémon to show up. Or worse. Correct. 3 Pokémon to show up. Ah, the Pokémon of the lakes.
Dong. You received the red chain. Nice. That's the entire plot of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl by now.
So it was true. The Pactar people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Necro. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you learned now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know what our Necro has managed to get a red chain out, does he? That's true, there's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain and about everything Necro has achieved before he sets out.
Yep, sure do. Back to the village. Not the last time you'll receive a red chain, to be honest.
Necro? Welcome back! It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Celine's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute. Will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back.
Not the last time you'll receive a red chain, to be honest. What do you mean with that?
Oh, my dear Necro. The Professor has been awfully worried about you, Necro. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't he coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a amount of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Commodore's gone.
Commander's gone.
Well, he set out from Mount Coronet with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain.
So you managed not to die just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain.
I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask, I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use.
I got this red chain.
Go on.
Well, it absolutely doesn't suit my outfit. It clashes with both my cap and my scarf. So there's the reason I'm not wearing it. Like it also is like way too big, so it would like hang towards my belly button. If it would not like float around my head constantly, but that is kind of distracting.
Lecturer to set the bind of every world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilee Village. Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembles a Pokémon. The commander made a decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, you should have gotten Necro to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to protect us follows. Necro, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak and put an end to all of this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Heyo, back to level 6. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here.
Do not go as well. We're on this together, we members of the Survey Corps.
Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Wait. That's Lucario with a quest. Some from the manor Lucario. Oh, it's an ancestor of, what's his face? I'm right. And you're? Necro? Ah, you're Necro. Nice to meet you. What's it, Lucario? Seems Lucario sensed your strong art too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Ooh. Ooh! I should generally have all my Pokemon at max level. Well, at max HP at the very least. Also, can we please make sure that my Eevee doesn't have... Okay, cool. Just making sure my Eevee doesn't have the thing. Doesn't have a Psyche type move. Fairy type move. The training rounds. That's here in it? Oh. I take it you're ready for a battle? I'm ready. No, let's forgo the small talk and proceed right to battle. That's a style. $62. Okay. Use armor sphere, you coward. I mean, what? Mr. Fatman! That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Steely Lucario. So let me guess. This is a battle that we're gonna have to, that we're gonna be able to do a couple more times. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, also, I kind of want to go to Cool and see if and when or what we can get from this. Nope. Okay. I'm fine.
Okay. Ah, okay. Oh. It's not Noator.
If it isn't one of our beloved customers, might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestors that lived in a village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hint of such settlement ever existed. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true, but everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the avalanche slopes.
Traces of a lost village. A top mount coronet. Apart from that, we still have the thing that blooms. This one. Quite a good amount of missions that we just don't need. Like, don't need to do anymore. I mean. Okay.
Did you find the commander, Necro?
The commander is already at Mount Coronet.
Already? How could a grown man like Commander Kamado be so reckless?
First expelling you, Necro, and now this. I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in vast history that I please. And now I am going to go stop the commander. Who is the reckless one?
Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still trying to find a way to help us all?
Sure did.
That's right. Necro worked hard to get that red chain to help us.
Too right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relationship with Pokémon.
Thanks! Here, take this.
It's a Lustrous Orb. Oh no, Max Revive. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. I mean, 2 out of 3 would be cool, right? Right? I'm gonna use the red chain to chain up Commander Kamado, and I'm gonna return there alive. Not like...
I've heard the latest. So you've been accepted back in the Galaxy, have you?
Galaxy team.
I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, take some max potions from me to celebrate.
3 max potions.
Looks like the big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to end that red chain. Both Adam and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Necro, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for his undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself.
Things really seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the Great Belly will be here, for moral support at least.
They're having me jump all over the place with my voice.
I mean, what? I mean, I'm pretty much doing that to myself, but, you know, you're gonna, like, whine about something someday, right? One day more. Another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. No?
Spheel! Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need to rescue my Spheel. It's adorable, round body caused it to go rolling down the hill, then set it straight for the Stone Tooth Rose and Boulder Roll ravine. Those areas are full of dangerous Pokémon. You're that new survey corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please help me find my Spheel.
Rolling with the Spheel. Oh, look at that. Oh, and that's a Miss Matrix. There we go. Miss Reefus. It's a Spheel. It's a Spheel. I don't know what is its deal.
Spheel?
There we are. Thanks. Oh, oops. One hit KO, I guess.
Nice. Come on. Nice feel.
Oh my goodness, Spheel, can't believe you rolled all the way down here. You escorted Spheel all this way, right? Thank you so much. Please meet me back at the summit camp. I'll thank you properly there.
Sweet.
Rolling with this feel. Yeah. That's the one.
Thanks to you, I was able to find Spheel, and it's without a scratch too. Here, this is for everything you've done.
Okay, something good. Sticky Glob and Rare Kenny. Rare Kenny is actually good.
You're going to be more careful from now on, won't you, Spheel? Spheel? Wait, where did Spheel go? Ah, Spheel!
For me. Wormadam. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go take a quick rest and then head out to the top. Okay, close enough. I've been told to not let anyone pass, but really I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could go ask for me? Sure. Oh, it's him.
Oh, still alive and kicking? Sorry about having to shatter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But the taskmaster Commodore's gonna left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even diesel bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all.
Are you serious?
I'll make myself plain. As Commodore's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Commodore can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. Besides, it's not just Commodore who longs to live in a new home free of fear and strife. His dream is mine too. You see my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them.
Ah.
When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound? At last! At last! One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years.
So we're fighting a ninja. So we're fighting a ninja. Yes, max potion. Sure.
Critical hits!
Godflaw. Strong Sire. Psychic. Rain of Hebron. Uh-huh. Since I can actually fight, like, hit it twice in a row, this should be fine. Heck yes. One furry bait Pokemon killing another one. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry, Shiba. There we go. Nice. And a Gallade. Okay, the Drain Punch might be interesting, but... Ah, go start it. Okay. Shadow Ball! Nice.
It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Necro. Pokémon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokémon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to make extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokémon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle.
Fair enough. So we have Mesprit, Base Elf, Uxie. We have Reggie Gigas. Maybe Reggie Gigas? An Arceus? We have Dialga. I don't necessarily see. Oh. I have two Dialgas. Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. Suddenly I lost all interest in that. Yeah, I think that's Regigigas as well. But like... You know. Up to Spear Pillar. Oh. Hello. Hello, follow.
Well, this is it. Have you bought everything you need?
I think that's just most of the legendary and mythical stuff. I think so too, except for the fact that some of them look like a lot may want to save before proceeding.
Better take the red chain up to the top of the mountain. A Pokemon threatening to descend on a peak at any moment now. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh, but all this has to be stopped. You're the only one who can do that.
Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearing here, but still the commander obstructs us. It's not gonna be Almighty Sinnoh. I'm gonna like break the fourth wall there. Okay. Gonna break all suspense. Weirdeer, Cleaver, and Kamado in full like samurai outfit. What if it was Almighty Sinnoh? Yeah.
Hello again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but I truly put my faith in such tales.
Trust me. Don't trust tales, trust me. Commander, please be reasonable. I understand that you're bound to protect your people as commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. I have the same duty towards my clan, but doubting Necro like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool.
Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people?
You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people of Jubilife, but you're not. Necro's putting his life on the line as well.
Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokémon, Necro. Today we battle in earnest. We battle in earnest? Who's Ernst? I'm joking. The Galaxy Team Commando challenged you to a battle. Look at his floppy mustache. It's nearly as floppy as the ribbons of his bandana. Portal! Wish I had switched to... Mammal swine. There we go. Snorlax. Cool. And I think this does more damage the more weight you have? Golem. Double edge. Holy damn, okay.
Okay, I need 2 of those. There we go. And psychic. Twice. Okay, cool. Something. Let's try. I'm fairly certain Eevee will fail though. Ah! If he survives like an attack, that should be fairly... Ah, gosh damn it. Calm mind. Gosh darn it, stop evading. And Eevee's gone. The way of the dodo. That was no smart, was it? Gosh darn it. At the very least he will attack again. Cool. There we go. The Fable's done. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Nice. 59.
You truly are a force to be reckoned with.
You're saying sorry?
Necro, the fates have decided I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you.
Commander Commodore.
I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokémon living in his suite.
I will attempt my best.
Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain.
Dee-dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay, spear pillar. Will this break from what I'm gonna do here? So, Weirdeer, Cleaver, Lilligant, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Hisuian, Arcanine. Electrodes, Sneasler, Riveri, and Avalug. I think this is what's gonna be Spear Pillar.
Come on. Now it's time. Use the red chain.
Wait, what is this? There's a voice in my head, no, in my heart. It's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then.
Whoa, Irida, do you hear what you're saying? Catch you?
Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh may be speaking to me. It's telling me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then. For the fight to come?
Take these.
Ultra Balls. Nice. Or slug.
The Red's chain.
I couldn't save before this. Spatial Rends doesn't have a berry. Does it have a berry? Oh boy. Crit. 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 Spatial Rend. It's actually a cool effect. Let's see. Would have liked to be able to craft like Quake Balls, Dusk Balls, stuff like that. Yeah. Kind of what I expected. Let's use Swift. I'm trying to catch it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I might have to, like... Special rounds. Might have to go in with my lowest level Pokemon. Use Iron Tail, maybe? Okay, that might actually be better. Now go for a Pokemon that can actually take hits. It's gonna break free. Oh, it's not. Cool. I might have to change out one of my Pokemon. He got it, right? He called Almighty Sinnoh.
Red Chain's been shattered, but we've still got the Pokemon of the lakes to thank for getting this far. Oh, well done, Necro, my boy. Masterfully handled.
It fucked God. And technically that's the god of space. We also have the god of time and god to go.
Masterfully handled. I was watching your time as you paddled and caught your way to simply stunning victory. Truly a pride of the Civic Corps.
Looks like I taught him well. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me in my mind. Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails. The frenzied one. It comes now to fight. That's why I'm here.
You're telling me there's another one? But a Red Chain smashed to bits. No way even Necro could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now.
Time for time! We just had space! And this is the frenzied one. Huh. Could we please get an explosion? Like one big enough to make Spear Pillar a thing, instead of whatever this is. Gugya Guba Bagwa. Yes.
All of you, we must vacate this. Gah, forget the fancy talk. Book it, come on! We're gonna make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us.
But, Commander...
We can't just leave it here.
You dunce. You won't be any... You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain.
Nice.
What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone.
Have you considered maybe, like, I don't know, not getting gone?
Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Necro. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that the buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokémon into their frenzied states.
So what two clans truly were following different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events! Yeah, fair enough. To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently.
I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Necro. And to you, Necro, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardships alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui.
Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift.
And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did.
Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple.
That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, though?
Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yet let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Necro about has been a good influence on all.
That's only natural. Necro is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent single-handedly.
Whoa, slow down. Did you forget that the red chain broke?
Well, we'll be alright, with the knowledge mighty Palkia imparted to me.
Palkia, the Pokémon that talked to you.
Yes, it told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now disturbing the flow of time. And then mighty Palkia must go with us back to the temple, it said.
Well then, that Chain of Red is in pieces now, but if little bits will do, I gathered those.
And the vessel of humankind's creation, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball.
That's got to be it. What about that Stone of the Creator's beginning part?
Ian might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes.
As I saw, the one in Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what the stone could be?
Oh, upon my words, perhaps I do. Necro, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdia and the others? The ones that photo said had messages engraved upon them.
Sure do. Press X to pay respect.
Ah, yes, just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need.
How do you mean?
Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore. I suppose that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Fellow's urging.
Now that you mention it, that fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too.
That seems like a lead for following.
Is this side?
It's decided then. Just beginning our research for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Stone. Origin Ore.
Irida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more?
Of course, I'll go leak into the summit camp at once. I
with that.
I've waited as long as anyone would reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with my unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this?
I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you?
Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one.
You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking for their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint.
Oh, Adaman, ho ho ho, you silly foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to, and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you! Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me.
You obtained 3 candy truffles. Uh-huh.
I've brought Liam.
Eesh, that ugly that ugly hat suits you poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom.
This wisdoms and stones are a precious resource. Since I was the first to realize the fact, it's only natural that I should be the first to consult it. If you have a problem with that, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours.
Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of sapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now?
Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here.
But Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak to Almighty Sino, or Palkia or whatever. Do you want them to hog all the glory?
Lord Liam, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Actually, we're not gonna set out at once.
Gasp! Cliffhanger!
Yeah, it's that time of day again. We've been streaming for like 3 hours. That's fine enough. I'm gonna send you all over to, a friend of mine who is currently playing Final Fantasy XIV online. Hope y'all had a good day, hope y'all had a good time. I will be playing this again tomorrow. Let's see how long it takes. From what I could find, this is gonna be most likely some of the last of the main story, and after that it's gonna be pretty much me running around fetching Pokemon, completing the Pokédex. I don't know how much, or if any of all, that we're gonna do, but yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Anyway, that being said, hope y'all had a good day, hope y'all had a good time, and we'll see you all again tomorrow, and yeah, sending y'all over. See you later. I swear I can type.